Patient recruitment is a very hard problem, right? There is no mincing of words around that. Patient recruitment has been and still persists to be the gorilla in the room when we talk about the challenges in clinical trials. Technology can play a pivotal role and has started playing one, but it's also a complex part of the solution in terms of you need people. Ultimately, we are talking about humans that have to be informed, educated, reached, contacted, and invited to participate in a clinical trial, and so they can fully consider the pros and cons of enrolling, right? And so it's a complex process. There's a lot of attrition that happens in the patient recruitment funnel. Where technology is playing a big role is in AI and matching patients to clinical trials. Now, in theory, that should work amazingly well, right? When you have access to all the patients' data on a population scale, where you're able to compare the patient's medical records, prescription drug data, their claims data, demographic, medical history, family history. If all of that is available in digital format, it should be easy to match data points to inclusion-exclusion criteria in a clinical trial and say, oh, here are the 5 people that with a rare disease that match clinical trial. Beautiful. Far from reality, right? United States has electronic medical records implemented. However, there is 200 to 400 different EMR systems. Even if you pick the largest ones like Epic and Cerner, there is still a long tail of different EMR systems. 2, not all of this data is accessible easily because of HIPAA and patient privacy and data protection laws. You got to jump through various hoops to get access to that data. 3, not all patients are in the medical record system because many people don't go and access the healthcare system yet, even in this country. Now, if you look at it on a global scale, this problem is huge because most of the countries do not have an electronic medical record system. And so the patient's data is not available in digital format. And so it's a huge challenge in rare disease, even today, right? So I can't say that technology is solving this problem in any significant way yet. But what is really working in rare disease is having patient registries of patients with the same or similar diseases being in a central database, especially formed by patient advocacy groups, working in collaboration with academic medical centers or key opinion leaders and experts in that particular rare disease. They form what is called patient registry or a natural history study, which brings all these patients' data relevant to that particular disease from a clinical research perspective, and well-organized, consented databases like that are golden when it comes to rare disease for patient recruitment. Biopharmaceutical companies are partnering with patient advocacy groups in helping, 1, identify and engage these patients' perspectives and preferences in designing their clinical trials, and 2, in identifying and enrolling patients directly from these registries. So as National Institutes of Health, Food and Drug Administration have been really driving this force, patient registries and natural history studies are absolutely critical in rare disease drug development process. And that's what is really working. And any technologies that can help bring patients who speak different languages, come from diverse backgrounds and geographies globally, because each rare disease is a global public health issue. It's not a national issue, and hence we need patient registry platforms that can speak 100 different languages and engage these patients who may not be native English speakers, but equally motivated to participate and contribute to clinical research.